Jaylene Lucas from the Capilano Blues joins us, entering her third year with the women's volleyball team. How have you been holding up through this whole pandemic deal?
It's been good. I think I found a lot of beauty in the pandemic and a lot of good things have come out of it. I think a lot of time at home, a lot of time outside, getting to try new things, and it's been good.
A lot of good has come out of it, you say. That's
Yeah.
interesting. Just individually, a lot of good has come out of it, and being able to reconnect with family members. Is that what you mean?
Yeah, I'd say so. I think there's lots of good in the entire world as well, but I mean, personally, individually, yeah, I think I'd say so.
Yeah. So how have you been spending the time at home? What have you been doing? Have you been up to trying new things, trying to figure out things? What have you been up to?
Yeah, so it seems like quarantine was so long ago, but that was really a cool opportunity to move home from where I was at in North Van. That was really close to the school. So I got to move home, spend more time with my family, and like I said, just getting outside. I learned to skateboard, which was really fun. I started volunteering at the food bank. I guess you could say I learned to cook a little bit, maybe. A few little hobbies here and there, but camping and getting to do things that were away from people was what I really enjoyed during quarantine.
Have you been keeping up with training and that sort of thing? I know we're not playing here in the fall semester, but have you been still able to do volleyball things?
So kind of related to volleyball would be starting to run a little bit, and just as a way of getting exercise without going into a gym. So little at-home workouts here and there, but what I really found enjoyment in and what I mostly trained in was just running and keeping my lungs working and keeping my body moving. Yeah, and a few hikes here and there as well.
That's good. North Vancouver, a nice place to hike around, that's for sure.
It is. Oh, it's beautiful. Yeah.
Have you kept up with your teammates? Have you been connecting with them to find out how they're doing?
Hi. Not so much until we just got back into practice, but we are back in the gym now. Okay. We just had our first week last week of practices, so that was really great to see everyone, and I think the long stretch without being together as a team made it all the more sweet to get to play together again.
Are you comfortable getting back on the floor, getting back into the gym, walking around the university? Are you comfortable doing that?
Yeah, it's quite dead here. There's not people that are not necessary to be here. So that's a bit sad. It's a bit sad in the culture of the school and stuff, but it makes it a lot more comfortable to get into the gym, knowing that it's been really well sanitized, really well taken care of, and that they're just doing their best to keep us safe.
Yeah. What do you do now from now until hopefully, fingers crossed, you'll be playing in second semester? What do you do?
Oh, we practice hard. We practice like we're playing a game every weekend. We're pushing each other, and we're really trying hard not to dwell in the parts of COVID practices that are not so fun. It's not too crazy. They're just doing their best to keep us safe, but yeah, we're just practicing hard.
What do you anticipate when we do get back on the floor and actually play games? Do you think people will be wearing masks? Do you think coaches and referees will have to do that? Like, what are your thoughts?
I think that would be crazy if they made players wear masks.
Well, yeah.
I tried once and I started seeing stars, just about passed out from lack of airflow. So I don't anticipate players wearing masks, but I could see coaches and refs doing it. And I think there's a certain point where it's out of respect. It's like, I want to do this. I respect everyone in this room, so I'm going to suffer a little bit to wear this mask just so that we can play the game.
Yeah. What's with all the screaming kids?
Yeah, I'm currently in a childcare center. I guess you can probably hear them.
That's all right.
Can't get away. It's all good.
Well, listen, thanks so much for doing this. Stay safe, and hopefully, fingers crossed, we'll see you on the floor in the second semester.
You're very welcome. Thanks, Ryan.